Hello everyone, welcome to GK Shankar Learning Institute Group 2 2-year Test Batch Prelims 2024, Test number 14 General English. So, this is 14 tests from the beginning, the test number 1, 1 to 8 syllabus based questions. So, now book based பண்ணி பார்த்துருக்கோம் 11th 12th ரெண்டையும் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிவிட்டு 10th இந்த பர்டிகுலர் ஸ்டேஜோட நமக்கு வந்து கம்ப்ளீட் ஆக போகுது. பெரும்பான்மையாக வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா கிராமர் போர்ஷனாக புக் பேக்கில் இருக்கக்கூடியதை நம்ம அப்டேட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். எந்த டைப்பில் கொஷின் கேட்பாங்க அப்படிங்கிறத வந்து நம்ம நிறைய ஏரியாக்களில் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ அந்த கேட்டகரியில் ஒன்று தான் இந்த வீடியோ. ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டாகவே we take up the question number 1. The story Attic was written by Satya Sithre. Satya Sithre is the answer for the question number 1. Option C is the answer. ஸோ இது நமக்கு சிலபஸில் இல்லை, சத்யசித்ரி சிலபஸில் கிடையாது. பட் அவங்க கேட்கணும், சிலபஸ்லேருந்து தாண்டி கேட்கணுன்னா 2 கேள்வி கேட்கலாம். ஒன்று, அட்டிக் அப்படிங்கிற ஸ்டோரி எழுதுனது யார், ரெண்டாவது அவர் எப்படிப்பட்டவர். ஸோ இது 2 தான் வந்து நமக்கு வந்து கேட்பாங்க. ஸோ பாயிண்ட் நம்பர் 2. ஸோ கொஸ்டின் நம்பர் 2, ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் த ஆத்தர் ஹூ வாஸ் அன் இந்தியன் ஃபில்ம் மேக்கர், ஸ்க்ரீன் ரைட்டர், கிராஃபிக் ஆர்டிஸ்ட், மியூசிக் கம்போசர் அண்ட் ஆத்தர். Find out the author who was an Indian filmmaker, screenwriter, graphic artist, music composer and author. So question number 2, Satya Sithre is the answer. Option C is the answer for the question number 2. Next question number 3, bifurcated, revive, soothing, rustic. So இதோட சினானிம் தான் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. சினானிம் match the following டைப்பில் இந்த கொஸ்டின் வந்து கேட்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. Bifurcated அப்படின்னா divided into 2. Revive means to bring something back to life. Soothing means making someone feel calm. Rustic means they are typical of the countryside. So the answer will be option A is the correct answer for the question number 3. 4321. 4321 is the answer for the question number 3. Let's move on the question number 4. Find out the compound word noun plus noun format. So noun plus noun format, question number 4. 1, 2, 3 are the correct answer. So the point number 1, school bus. School noun, bus noun. So noun plus noun format here. The second one is necktie. Neck noun, tie. Tie also used as noun. So noun plus noun format. Kitchen garden. Kitchen noun, garden noun. Noun plus noun. Sunset, noun plus verb. So 1, 2, 3 are correct for the question number 4. School bus, necktie, kitchen garden are the correct compound word which consists noun plus noun format. Next question number 5. Find out the compound word noun plus verb format. Noun plus verb format here is option A. Yes, option B for the question number 5. 1 to 4 are correct. Let's take up the first point, mouth plus wash. They asked noun plus verb format. Mouth is a noun, wash is a verb, so it is noun plus verb format. The second, sunrise. Sun is a noun, rise is the verb. Here it is noun plus verb format. Popcorn. Pop is a verb, corn is a noun, so it was verb plus noun format. Sunset, again noun plus verb format. So 3 is incorrect regarding noun plus verb format. Now option B is the answer. 1, 2, 4 are correct for the question number 5. Next question number 6, find out the compound word preposition plus verb. So find out the question number 6, find out the compound word preposition plus verb format. Here overcoat, coat is a noun, preposition plus noun, yes, noun, preposition plus noun format. Over is a preposition, coat is noun. Upstream, preposition plus noun. Underground, preposition plus noun. Call taxi, verb plus noun. Verb plus noun format. So question number 6, 1, 2, 3 are correct. Option A is the correct answer for question number 6. Next we move on the question number 7. Find out the odd one out. Odd one out here represented the prefix based odd one out. So inaccurate is correct. Misunderstand is correct. Biotechnology, absolutely correct. Malpractice, malpractice is the correct term. Malpractice is the correct term. So option C is odd one out. Next, question number 8. Fill in the blank with the suitable options. Fill in the blank with the suitable options. 8. When I was alive, had a human heart, answered the statue, I did not know what tears were. What tears were. For I lived in the palace. Where sorrow was not allowed to enter. My courtiers called me the happy prince, were happy indeed. So I lived, happy prince. So when, for, where, and, yes, happy prince and happy indeed. So I lived and so I died. Option D is the correct option for the question number 8. Fill in the blank which gives the perfect meaning. So question number 8, option D is the correct answer. Let's take up the question number 9. Fill in the blank with the suitable options. Fill in the blank with suitable options. Question number 9. Many writers make incorrect sentences. Many writers make incorrect sentences when they try to put sentence together. They may make grammatical errors. And leave out important punctuation marks. Making such mistakes is quite common. While preparing first draft. So he must carefully edit the final draft. Option A is the suitable answer for the question number 9. Fill in the blank with suitable options. Let's move on to question number 10. Find out the correct noun form. So they have asked adjective to noun form or verb to noun form. So, or some other format. In the question number 10, beautiful. Beautiful is converted into noun as beauty. It's a correct. Breathe, converted into the noun form breath. Yes. Enter, converted into noun form called entrance. Know, converted into noun form is called knowledge. So the first 4 are correctly matched. So the answer will be question number 10. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are correct. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are correct. For the question number 10 is exactly correct. Next, question number 11. Find out the correctly matched pair regarding the phrases. So what is phrases here? The phrases, entire phrase give such meaning. For example, the girl in the blue saree. The girl in the blue saree is my sister. So the phrase, the girl in the blue saree, is the adjective phrase. It qualifies the noun. Qualifies means what? The sister, my sister. So I used the phrase as the reference to note or notify a noun that is called adjective phrase. The girl in the blue saree is my sister. It's an adjective phrases. Similarly, Kohli hopes to win the trophy. Kohli hopes to win the trophy. The trophy means noun. Kohli means noun. So that is called noun phrase here. The third one, the train halts at every junction. The train halts at every junction. Here is adverb. The train halts at every junction. Every is the number, which means also it referred adverb. So every junction is a adverb phrase. So fourth one, I have never seen such a picture. I have never seen such a picture is called noun phrase. I have never seen such a picture. Noun phrase called. Yes, such a picture is called noun phrase. Next, point number 5. She worked in an enthusiastic manner. She worked in an enthusiastic manner. Adverb phrase. Enthusiastic manner. So, all are correctly matched. Here, the question number 11. All the 5 points were matched in the correct term. These information were taken from the 10th book back questions. So you must read, so you must consider or develop the knowledges based on the grammar. So knowledgeable portion. These are very simple concepts. You must concentrate it. Question number 11, option C, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are correct. Next, question number 12. Find out the correctly matched pair here. Ram bought a pen that doesn't write well. Here is adjective clause, exactly correct. So Ram bought a pen is a adjective. It's a class consists some adjective that doesn't write well. So adverb clause come back as soon as possible. So adverb here as soon as possible is a adverb. That is called adverb clause for the point number 2. Next, point number 3. Most of her friends whom she had invited attended her wedding. Called noun clause. Most of her friends whom she had invited attended her wedding. So most of the friends is called noun clause. Next, 4th. My brother visit my father. My brother visits my father whenever he comes to Chennai. That is called whenever is adverb clause. So call me in case there is an emergency. In case adverb clause. So question number 12. Obviously 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are correct. Is the correct answer. So all information are correctly matched because we should learn the topic with the correct sentence. So I have set the question with all are correct. Next, move on the question number 13. Find out the correct coordinating conjunction. So find out the correct coordinating conjunction. I rang up, but he didn't speak to me. But here is the correct coordinating conjunction. Point number 2. Slow and steady wins the race. And is the correct coordinating conjunction. Finish your work or you will not be sent home. Or is the correct conjunction. The child was ill, so he was admitted in the hospital. So he is rich, for he is hardworking. For is the correct coordinating conjunction. So 5 conjunctions are correct. Question number 13. 1, 2, 3 and 5 are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are correct for the question number 13. So we have completed the 13th question with the option of C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move on to question number 14. Find out the correct subordinating conjunction. So subordinating conjunction nothing but unless here, unless you work hard, you can't secure good marks. This sentence is derived from if clause. Clause 1, 2, 3, the 3 various clauses from the if clause. So unless you work hard, you cannot secure good marks. Wait till I return. He is honest though he is poor. As John is very weak, he is not able to walk fast. I will return home after sunset. So these are all the subordinate conjunction. As usual, option C is the correct answer for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are correct for the question number 14. Next question number 15, find out the correct correlative conjunction. So correlative conjunction with consist of the similar uh, points make effective meaning. The type number 1, Shiba is both a singer and dance. So Shiba is both and singer and dancer. Here and is the conjunction. Neither Jane or Ram has attended the function. Neither Jane or Ram has attended the function. No sooner did the teacher enter the class then the boys stood up. Then the boy stood up. Scarcely had they gone out. Scarcely had they gone out when it started raining. The car is not only economical but also feels good to drive. So these are all the called correlative conjunction. Question number 15, option C is the correct answer. Next, move on the question number 16. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Not a crumb to be found on sorrow covered ground. Not a flower could he see. Not a leaf on a tree. Not a leaf on a tree. Question number 16. Imagery is the correct answer. Imagery is the correct answer for the question number. Not a crumb to be found on snow covered ground. Not a flower would he see. Not a leaf on a tree. Option D is the correct answer. Next, find out the correctly matched pair. Find out the correctly matched pair. Question number 1. I think yes. 17th question. Find out the correctly matched pair. Accustomed to, be used to. Yes, it's correct. Crumb is a piece of bread is correct. Famine, extreme scarcity of the food is called famine is correct. Miserly, stingy, ungenerous. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are correct. Option B is the correct. Next, question number 18. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Question number 18. Identify the figures of speech from the following conjunction. We were taken from orbit and the mine. We were taken from orbit and the mine. Personification is the correct figures of speech. Here, we is personified. We refers to missions. These lines are taken from Secrets of Missions, which was written by Rudyard Kipling, who belongs to British, who brought up in Mumbai, India. So he received Nobel Prize as well. So he is the author for the Secrets of Missions, which consist these lines. We were taken from the orbit and the mine. The entire poem written on basis of the mission's point of view. They have explained what they have come across, what the process they have done. So that's a theme of the poem. Now, we were taken from the orbit and the mine. We is personified here, personified to mission. Option A is the correct answer. Next, go for the question number 19. Some water, coal and oil is all we ask. Here we refers to. So here we refers to absolutely the machines. Option D is the answer for the question number 19. So some water, coal and oil is obviously related to the missions. These lines are taken from Secrets of Missions, which was written by Robert Frost. Question number 19 is gone. Question number 20. Let's have the question number 20. Find out the author who was born on December 30, 1865. So for the particular this date, December 30, 1865, we must correlate another one. So the foundation year of Indian National Congress was established on the 31st of 1885. So we must compare these two dates and take some understanding. So Rudyard Kipling also belongs to British. So answer is option C, Rudyard Kipling, who born on the 30th December 1865. We can relate the years 1885 Indian National Congress foundation year, 1865 Rudyard Kipling born, who is born on the 30th of December in Bombay, India. The same Indian National Congress also born in Bombay, India. So these are the similarities between the organization Indian National Congress as well as Rudyard Kipling. Question number 21. Let's have the question number 21. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Through our smoke may hide the heavens from your eyes. Through our smoke, we may hide the heavens from your eyes. The figures of speech connotation is the correct figures of speech. The connotation is the figures of speech which consist the primary words like emphatic by overstatement. It's like the connotation sometimes behaves like hyperbole. So here the heavens is emphasized here. So though our smoke may hide the heavens from your eyes. Connotation is the correct figures of speech for the question number 21. Let's take up the question number 22. Identify the speaker. I started for school very late that morning and was in great dread of a scolding, especially because Miss M. Hamill had said that he would question us on participle. Mr. Hamill is a teacher for the French language. These lines are taken from the last lesson. So the speaker must be Little Franz. Option A is the correct answer for the question number 22. Little Franz is the answer for the question number 22, who started for school very late that morning, and was in a great dread of scolding, especially because M. Hamill had said that he would question us on participles. Next, move on the question number 23. The last lesson is set in the days of Franco-Prussian War. Franco means French, Prussia means the previous country which consists Germany and Germany, Poland and parts of Austria. So previously it was known as Prussia. So let's take the question number 23 as well. Last lesson is set in the days of Franco-Prussian War 1870-71, in which France was defeated by Prussia, led by. So who was the leader of Prussia when it occupied France? It's nothing but option C, Bismarck is the answer. So Bismarck is the answer for the question number 23. Adolf Hitler, who belongs to Germany. Vladimir Lenin belongs to Russia, Russian Communist Party, Bolshevik branch leader who implemented socialism in the Soviet Union. So India inspired the Bolshevik concept, and in India the extremists like M.N. Roy and some other people who found the Communist Party of India during the Indian independence period. So Bismarck is the leader for the Prussia who occupied France, which was mentioned in the last lesson. So question number 24. Let's take up the question number 24. The country that previously consisted of what are now the nations of Germany, Poland and parts of Austria was? Yes, it's obviously Prussia is the answer. Prussia is a erstwhile nation which consists the territories of Germany, Poland and parts of Austria. These are the main things which is in the question number 24. Next, let's move on the question number 25. The districts Alsace and Lorraine are located in. The district Alsace and Lorraine are located in France. which was mentioned in the story last lesson. um, the moral of the story last lesson consisted the mother tongue is more important. So M. Hamel was a French teacher who taught to little friends and other students who insisted the importance on mother tongue. So that is the theme. That was the theme which was mentioned in the last lesson story. Well, let's move on to question number 26. Find out the noun from the following. So find out the noun. So here chirping. Chirping is the bird sound. It's a verb. Bustle. It's a loud noise. A verb. Unison. It's a noun. Rapping. Also a verb. So 26 option C is the correct answer. 26. Question number 26. Option C is the correct answer. Unison. So these are all the glossary taken from the last lesson. Next, let's take up the question number 27. A Roman Catholic devotion commemorating the incarnation of Jesus and including Hail Mary set at morning, noon and sunset is known as the Roman Catholic devotion procedure, which take place on morning, noon and sunset, that commemorating the incarnation of Jesus and including Hail Mary is called Angelus. This phrase was mentioned in last lesson. While little Franz go to school, in the way he saw a church that consists the feature of Angelus. Question number 27, option A is the correct answer. Next, we move on to question number 28. Match the following. Go far. Go far means succeed. Blow up means explode. Show up means reveal. Call on means visit. So the answer must be 4321. 4321 is the answer for the question number 28. Next, move on to question number 29. Match the following. It consists the partially fill in the blank manner. It consists the phrasal verbs. Okay, let's complete the sentence. Option A, go far. So go far, option A. He will go far in diplomatic service. Go far means succeed. He will succeed in the diplomatic service is replaced by the term phrasal verb go far. Next, blow up. Blow up, I never thought that his car would blow up. Next, show up. He might show off later. Show up means reveal. Show up later, but I doubt it. Next, call on. The foreign guest will call on you. The foreign guest will call on you next Monday afternoon. The foreign guest will call on you next Monday afternoon. So 29, option A is the correct answer. Next, question number 30. Find out incorrectly matched pair. Find out incorrectly matched pair for the question number 30. Put on, come in, walk away, go on. So put on, wear. Come in, enter. Walk away, avoid. Go on, visit. So the fourth one is incorrect. Go on. Yes, go on means continue. Continue or start over is the answer for the phrasal verb go on. So 4 only incorrect for the question number 30. Let's take up the question number 31. Find out the incorrect statement. You and I love music. You and I love music is the correct answer. So loves is incorrect here. So question number 2. Her cousins as well as she is hardworking. She as well as means a conjunction. Always go for the subject number 1. Subject number 1, her cousins, is a plural. is must be replaced by are, hardworking. So the answer will be 1 and 2 because they have asked incorrect statements. Next, question number 32. Find out the non-finite verb. All three are non-finite verb. Infinitive, gerund, participle. So non-finite verb can be classified into the three types: infinitives, gerund, and participle. So that's the answer. Answer option D, 1, 2, and 3 are the correct. Let's have the question number 33. Consider the following statements. Error spotting. I have decided to eat a cake. My son is fond of music. Veena avoids to eat fruit. So the answer of the question number 33, error spotting, I have decided to eat a cake is correct. My son is fond of music is correct. Veena avoids to eat. Veena avoids eating fruits is the correct term. Here the third one is incorrect. Option A is the answer for the question number 33. Let's take up the question number 34. Identify the figures of speech from the following. Our hells are fire. Our hells are fire and dust outrage the innocence. Our hells are fire and dust outrage the innocence. The answer is option C. Implied simile is the answer. Here, implied simile is metaphor, nothing but metaphor, also known as implied simile. Our hells are fire, which means prolonged war. Prolonged war. The dust outrage. Outrage means provoke or angry or abolish the innocence. So prolonged war is compared with the hells of fire. Option C is the answer for the question number 34. Metaphor is the answer. Metaphor, yes, it's technically implied simile. Next, question number 35. The book, The Drowned Sailor at Dawns. The Drowned Sailors at Dawns was published in the year 1947. 1947 is the answer for the question number 35. The Drowned Sailor at Dawns, which was the first work of James Kirkup. Next, question number 36. James Faulkner Kirkup's last volume of poetry was published in the year. In the year 2008 is the answer for the question number 36. Is the factual numbers which never change, which was the author information. We must be aware of it. So every author information is most important. It will help us to score full marks. We must aim at 100 out of 100 in general English. That's the purpose we are working for. So question number 36, option C is the answer for the question number 36. 2008, James Faulkner Kirkup published his last volume of poetry. Question number 37, James Harold Kirkup. So James Kirkup is the correct one. The Harold, I have added his mistakenly because James Harold Kirkup is his father. So James Kirkup was an English poet, translator and travelogue writer. So English poet, translator and a travelogue writer are the different role of James Kirkup. So he is certainly not an Irish poet. He is not a dramatist, as well as he is not an American poet. Option A is the answer for the question number 37. Next, question number 38. Find out the poem based on the following lines. Find out the poem based on the following lines. Let us remember whenever we are told. Let us remember whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that shall dispossess, betray, and condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other. So the lines are taken from the poem No Men Are Foreign, which was written by James Kirkup, who is a British writer as well as travelogue writer. Next, move on to question number 39. Match the following. The House on Elm Street. The House on Elm Street was written by Nadia Bush. The Ant and the Cricket was written by Aesop's Fable. It actually taken from Aesop's fable. Aesop's fable is a is before common era person who lived in Greece. So the ant and the cricket. Next, No Men Are Foreign was written by James Kirkup. I Am Every Woman, Rocky Narain Sharik is the answer. Question number 30. 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. Okay, question number 39. 2, 4, 1, 3 is the correct answer, option C. Next, the 40th question. The very famous poem, The House on Elm Street, was published. The House on Elm Street was published in 2017. Nadia Bush is the author. She wrote this dark poem in his English class, which was given an assignment. So, The House on Elm Street was published in the year of 2017. Option A is the answer for the question number 40. Let's take up 41. Find out incorrectly matched pair. Find out the incorrectly matched pair. Flicker, dark, tempted, provoked someone to go wrong. Rumors, false stories, fade to vanish. So what is incorrectly matched pair here? So flicker. Flicker means shine. It's like lightning, yes, almost. So dark is exactly opposite to flicker. Option A is incorrectly matched pair. Tempted, which means provoked someone to do wrong. Provoked someone to do wrong. Rumors, false stories. Fade, to vanish gradually. So 41 is the correct answer. Next, 42. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. The Western wave was all a fame. The Western wave was all a fame. So here the figures of speech is synecdoche. Synecdoche is the figures of speech that addresses the phrase consists whole, the whole meaning, the whole or vice versa, which means the English ruled India for 300 years. So here the English refers to the people who live in England. So the English ruled India for 300 years. So synecdoche is similar form. The Western wave was all a fame. All a flame. So 42, option D is the answer. So this figures of speech not belongs to any of or hardly not belongs to her poem. It's taken from the book back question. So you must read every figures of speech definition that given below the book back, given below the poem, which is related to the figures of speech. Next, question number 43. Aesop, a slave and a storyteller. Aesop, a slave and a storyteller, believed to have lived in ancient Greece between the year 620 to 564. 620 to 564 BCE. So listen carefully. 62, 64. You must compare these numbers before answer. So that's a keyword, 62, 64. So you can add 0, you can add 5. So yes, option A is the correct answer for the question number 43. Next, move on the question number 44. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Not a crumb to be found on a snow-covered ground. Not a flower could he see. Not a leaf on tree. So identify the figures of speech from the following. Anaphora. Certainly anaphora is the figures of speech found here. So not a crumb, not a flower, not a leaf. Question number 44. Next, question number 45. Consider the following. Him, shelter from rain, a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay tomorrow. He refers to here the cricket. The cricket never saved food for the winter season. The cricket always lavishly spending the food items during the summer when the food is available, but in matters of winter season, the cricket starving to death without saving any food during the availability. So 45, option B is the correct answer. Next, question number 46. Identify the figures of speech from the following lines. Beside the house sits a tree. So I have set 46 to 50, the same figures of speech, nothing but personification. The house on the Elm Street consists 4 various personification, even 5 various personification. I'm going to show you. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. Beside the house sits a tree is the personified here, because the human activity sits is located here, so it is personified. Option A is the correct answer. Next, question number 47. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. It plays with your mind. It refers to the house on Elm Street. The house plays, so here play is the human quality, so that personified here. Option A is the correct answer for the question number 47. Next, move on to question number 48. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. But fear takes over me. Fear is an abstract noun. The abstract noun was emphasized here, takes over. So it is personified here. 48, option A is personified. Option A is the correct answer. Next, 49. Identify the figures of speech from the following. At night, the house seems to be alive. At night, the house seems to be alive. The house seems to be alive. So here, alive is personified. Option A, personification is the correct answer. Next, 50. Identify the figures of speech from the following line. It sat alone. What it sat alone? It refers to the house on the Elm Street. The house on the Elm Street, which was written by Nadia Bush. 50. Option A, personification is the correct figures of speech here. So we have completed all the 50 questions of the test number 14. So we just completed the 14 general English questions. So the complete பண்ணிருக்கோம். But இந்த 14 டெஸ்ட்லேயும் நம்ம யூனிக்காக கற்றுக்கிட்ட விஷயங்கள் என்ன விஷயங்களை அட்டெம்ப்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் கிராமர் போர்ஷன். ஸோ கிராமர் போர்ஷன் majority we have taken from the book back questions. We have never go outside. We have never refer outside any material. So only we have taken in the school book. So second one is author information. Yes, we have given so much important for the author information. So much importance to author information. Finally, we have given lesser information, lesser importance to the figures of speech, which already we have covered in the full test as well and syllabus test as well. So இது எல்லாத்துலேயும் வந்து ஃபிகர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஸ்பீச்சுக்கு அதிக இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொடுத்துருந்தோம். ஸோ 3 வேரியஸ் கிளாஸஸ்லாம் கொடுத்து ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் டைப்பில் நிறைய கொடுத்ததுனால ஸோ we have avoided here. So we have usually used only the different kind of figures of speech only. For purposely we have some avoided points. So take the exam seriously. We shall meet another episode. Thank you and take care.